Okay, so I am standing just outside Don and Wendy's place in beautiful Nakusp, BC. And I got here yesterday, just taking a quick weekend vacation. Seen two of my old professors before I leave Kamloops for who knows how long. And it's been just a lovely vacation, seeing the town village of Nakusp. So this is part one of the visit to their studio and lovely little house. And this video goes out to all the other artists out there, especially Don and Wendy's old students, who may not have the pleasure of being, or convenience of being able to visit. So I really like this kind of wavy thing you've got going here.
Yeah, I do that a lot now. These are postcards that a guy, a correspondence artist in Billings, Montana, who subsequently has passed away. This is kind of a homage to him, but we exchanged postcards. Sometimes I would get 15 postcards a day from him. I tried to send him a postcard every day. So this is a small selection of postcards he sent me. And this has been out for a couple of years, so we'll take it down before we open again and include, put something else up there. I'm not exactly sure what yet.
Must zoom in on the girl with the whip.
Yes, he was a very interesting guy. He was a poet. He was a nudist. He taught life drawing at the Montana State University, or at least the university in Billings. Mm-hmm. And so, like, there's themes in it. This is Monet's gardens in France. This is his house, and this is his where he would sit and work on his postcards. There's some rubber stamps.
Oh, that's a nice looking studio.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's a real artist studio. But then some artists are tidy, and some artists like me aren't. And then we did have an artist trading card exhibition up here, but when Drunken Paw came here from Calgary, we had to take all that stuff down. They put their show up, and then when they took their show down, I hadn't seen these drawings, which I did back in 73, 74. So we put them up kind of temporarily, but now we think we'll leave them up for the summer. So I started these when we were living in Toronto, and then I finished them when we moved back here when we moved back to Calgary.
So how many hours do you think this one would be?
It's hard to guess, but I would think, probably, 150 hours, maybe 200 hours, because there's a lot of space that's filled with the color and everything, but the pen and ink drawing, that takes a fair amount of time, and I know roughly what it takes to do, my other drawings, so probably 150 hours, something like that.
Have you ever started a pen, like a brand new pen on one drawing, and killed it while finishing that same drawing?
Well, these were done with rapidograph pens, so they're mechanical pens, so you just refill them. Yeah. Now I work a lot with gel pens mostly. I still use rapidograph pens sometimes, but especially as I get older, when I use the really fine pens, the rapidograph pens, like the .12 or whatever there, and the .18, they're just, you're a little bit worried you're gonna snap the nib because it's so fine.
Yeah.
And some of the gel pens, this is what I'm working on now with gel pens, and you can get a fairly fine, gel pen like at .5. It gives you a fairly thin line. So, and that's a rubber stamp work at the end there. I think the largest rubber stamp work I ever made. And I have a collection of hundreds and hundreds of rubber stamps. I'm not sure how many, 600 or 700. Most of them commercially made. A few I've had made maybe a couple of hundred I've had made myself over the years.
Nice. This one right here of the referee the hockey referee, or reminds me of collecting hockey cards and hockey stickers, and like learning all the different referee signals.
Yeah. And that's actually the chuck stake thing I do too, right? When I put my arms out, which means it's no offside, right?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I did the thing for a specific reason, but lots of people think I have a Christ fixation and I'm on the cross and so on, or I'm doing the referee signal and so on, but I was just put my arms out because I was in front of a longbow building.